Hey YouTube, Colorado Hunter Hiker here again. This is the week 4 in the 13-week series I'll be doing over the next 3 months. As you know, on Fridays I'll put out videos on small gear and tips for hunting, hiking, and backpacking. And on Monday I'll put out tips on essential gear and essential tips for hunting, hiking, and backpacking on Mondays. YouTube tells me you watch these videos for about 4 minutes, so I'll try to keep them right around that 5-minute mark. So without further ado, here's today's Monday Essential Gear and Tips video. As you can see, it's on filtration and filtration systems. It's hard to do much in the mountains without a good source of water, and water weighs 8 pounds a gallon, so it's not that much fun to carry around. 2.2 pounds per liter, and you're going to need more than a liter a day. So if you carry all your water in with you, you're a better man than I, but I would rather have the ability to filter pretty much any source of water I find. The very first water filter I have, I honestly went through and tried to find it today, and I can't even find it because I haven't used it in such a long time that it's probably buried somewhere in the mountain of gear. So I apologize, but it was an MSR MiniWorks EX water filter, and it weighed 14.6 ounces, and it did about a liter of water a minute. And it was a hand pump, and I can tell you that that was neither relaxing nor helpful, but it did get the job done. I would go ahead and skip that. I can tell you it's not, I have yet to see a place where you would need that and not be able to use one of these instead. So take my word, skip it, try it out for yourself, whatever, but I'll tell you, you're probably going to like these other options that I'm going to talk about instead. The first one I upgraded to was these Aqua Tabs, these portable Aqua Tabs. They're basically iodine tabs, and they take the good news is they're not very heavy. You just need, they're the ones down here in this corner. You just need water. You put a tab or two depending on the amount of water you have, and the downside to them is that it takes 4 hours for the reaction to make the water safe. So if you plan ahead, they can work. Certainly you can fill up your Nalgene, throw a tab in, and keep hiking, but you're going to need to wait 4 hours for safe water. So definitely an upgrade, but in the weight department, but not my suggestion. After the tabs, I went to the Sawyer water system, which comes with some of these bags, depending on which one you get, which are 64, 16, and 32 ounce bags here. And then it comes with this filter. Pretty good system. You can get these inline pieces right here to put them on your Nalgene or on your Camelback, so you don't actually have to take the bag out of your bag, and that works out pretty nice. Just remember to put your filter in line before you dump the dirty bag of water in there. I've had a buddy that's notorious for doing that, but we've figured it out, and he's got it down to pretty good science now. The Sawyer squeeze filter system weighs about 3.5 ounces, so major upgrade from 14.6 to 3.5 ounces. You have to roll the bags and squeeze them. So you roll them, you fill these bags up, put that on top of the bag here, and then dump that into either your bladder or your Nalgene. That's good, except that it takes a lot of pressure to force the water through the filter. So again, not really relaxing, and a time for you to rest if you're taking a break to fill up water. So a good system. Downfalls, again, you've got to do some work during it. It does take some energy to squeeze the water through the filter, and these filters are not good. Neither this nor the MSR MiniWorks are good for freezing. If you freeze them, they basically become worthless, and you're not filtering your water anymore. So if you're hunting in the cold weather, don't go that route. If you're gonna go hunting or hiking or backpacking in cold weather, I've recently started using this SteriPen. This is the classic first generation. It weighs 5.3 ounces, so a little bit more. It has, partly because it has 4 AA's in it. It does a liter in about 90 seconds. You actually push a button, put it into the water, and then it has a UV light that you stir around in your Nalgene. So that, however, does much better in the freezing cold. Really, the only thing you're concerned with is battery life, so you might have a lower battery life. For those of you who are getting bored, I apologize. We're past the 5-minute mark, but stick with me. We're getting toward the end here. SteriPen is definitely an option. I really am liking. It does take a little bit of time, 90 seconds per liter, but really you're just stirring, so you can rest, sit, fill up the water bottle. You could actually fill it up and treat it later. I've done that too. Downsides, it takes a while to fill up a lot of water with that. In other words, 90 seconds per liter. You're stirring for 90 seconds, and then you have to dump the liter of water into a bladder or into a bigger bag. So you can get away with that by just bringing these bags, filling them up, taking them to camp, and then kind of filtering them as needed. I've done that before, and it works pretty well. What I am going to try this year is actually, I don't have them yet, but I've ordered them, are these Aqua Mera tabs. They come in a part A and a part B. You mix them together, and then you wait 5 minutes to, once you've mixed them together, and then you dump it in a liter of water, and then you wait 15 minutes. So that's pretty easy to, get the water, mix it, throw it in, and you could actually keep hiking. So there's no energy expended really other than physically getting the water. I like that. Works for, you can obviously freeze the little bottles of the part A and part B mixture, and you're not going to run into any problems. They come in 1 ounce containers, so pretty light, pretty small. Should work pretty well. I'll definitely report back. But either way you look at it, I'm going to definitely call water filtration, especially those of you who are exerting any energy and need to replenish the hydration. I'm going to call that an essential piece of gear. So make sure whatever you do, you have something with you. And for those of you who've frozen your Sawyers, start looking at other options as a backup just in case. Some of you are going to just drink water and be okay even if you don't filter it, but I'd err on the side of caution, especially if you're on, day 1 of a 7-day backpack trip. You don't want to have stomach issues way out in the middle of nowhere. So that's it. I apologize for going a little long here, but if you have comments or questions, let me know in the comment section, and I'll be sure to get back with you. Be sure to check us out on Facebook or on Instagram under the handle Colorado Hunter Hiker, and be sure to click down on this corner if you haven't subscribed already, and you'll get notification of future videos. But like I said, comments, questions, let me know in there. Let me know what's working for you or what's not working for you, and I'll get back with you. Thanks, guys, gals. Have a great day.